And we are back with Shamineau Live, where dreams happen naturally.
Because people believe in them here at Camp Shamineau.
Yes. I'm Lisa. I'm the assistant program director here, and I have a new co-host today.
Hi, I'm Scout. I am an intern here. And I am filling in for Jared today. And we're just gonna...
Oh, hey.
Oh, there's Jared. Hi, welcome.
I actually am here today. I wasn't planning on it, but the thing I was going to do kind of fell through. So I'm still here. I'm going to try a new segment today, but Scout's got this.
Yeah. So, our sponsor of the day, if you can't tell, is Apple Eye Patch.
Not to be confused with Pirates, because that's what I thought the theme was.
Yes, Lisa was a little bit behind on the Apple Eye Patch thing, but that's okay because she's still supporting the cause.
Yes.
So.
But it is Flannel Friday. As you can see, I have flannel on and flannel pants on.
Wow.
We're just...
She went all out.
Oh yes, the theme of the day is Flannel Friday!
Woo!
Where's your flannel?
My flannel's right here.
Oh,
I'm wearing my flannel.
A blanket.
Yeah.
I hope you all have your flannel on.
If you don't, go get your flannel on. Okay?
Yep.
We're gonna get
and post pictures of your flannels. Hashtag Camp Shamineau. And we'd love to see your photos because we have lots of them. So I think we're still waiting for a few people to log on. I think the governor's still talking, so we might have a few late arrivals, which is just okay. They can watch the whole thing afterwards. So, Scout,
Yes, ma'am.
I have a joke for you.
I would love to hear a joke.
What do you get when you cross a vampire and a snowman?
Do you get a vampire snowman?
Frostbite.
Get it? Because the
Vampire
snowman
bite.
and the vampire. That's very
Funny.
good, Lisa.
Funny.
Very good.
Also, one of my favorite things to do, in my spare time, like when I was 7, is Mad Libs. Do you remember those?
I love Mad Libs. I used to do this all the time with my family on road trips when we're driving like different places, and it's been like a long time. Those were a lot of fun.
So I was thinking we should do one.
You know, that's a good idea.
Okay, so as we're waiting and we need some help from you guys. You can comment on Instagram or Facebook Live, and maybe YouTube. Is our YouTube working? No. Our YouTube's not working. Sorry, YouTubers.
Hi, Josh.
We're still working on that. Anyways, we need some adjectives. This is the your school lesson for the day, children.
Listen up, children.
An adjective is a describing word for a noun. So, can you give me an example of that?
I'm going to say a noun, so I'm going to say Lisa, because that is also a noun.
That's a noun,
name.
but it's not an adjective.
No, I say because an adjective describes a name. So. And so an adjective, I'm going to say Lisa is festive, because that's describing
so, like,
you.
Festive Lisa.
Yes.
I am festive, I
See?
must say.
Festive, Apple Eye Patch, the pirate.
So it's something that describes a noun, which a noun is a person, place, or thing. So we need some adjectives.
Look at Becca B said hi to us because she's watching and she's wearing her flannel.
Becca B.
Hi, Becca.
We need some nouns, which are person, place, or thing. So adjectives, nouns, plural nouns, which are just
nouns that have a
S at the
plural
end.
at them.
Maybe.
Yeah, so like dog, but now it's dogs because that's plural.
See, there's an S, and there's probably other ways to make it plural besides the S, like mice.
Deer. Yeah, deer.
Mice, I think
Deer.
is the plural to that.
Deer
so.
is.
Anyway, we need some verbs, which are action words, like running, jumping. There's probably more. Color.
I don't know. Are you sure?
We need a color.
Are you sure there's more verbs?
I feel like there probably
There
is.
probably is. Okay.
Screaming.
Ah!
A color, a number, and a name. Okay? So, adjectives. Are we
Hi,
getting
Grady.
any that
Hi,
are coming
Caitlin.
in here?
We got
We got some.
two.
That's great. Describing words, nouns, plural nouns, verbs, color, number, name, or just any other word you can think of. That would be fun to be in a Mad Lib. We'll try to fit it in. So,
Noggin is funny. Fuzzy.
again, welcome to Shamineau Live. We are going to get rolling now here, and hopefully we got some followers for today. I'm Lisa. This is my new co-host,
Hi.
Scout.
I am Scout.
Not to be confused with Scott.
No, that is
His
the
mother
one you
does
should
not like
do.
it when you call him that.
And neither does Scout.
And neither does Scout.
Neither does Scout.
tried it.
Oh, yes.
But that's okay. So.
I'm going to talk about our staff here. So, I'm an intern here. I worked last summer as the island director. Some campers are watching, I think. But I'm going to be the summer program director this year. We have awesome opportunities for the summer for high school age kids, 8th through 12th, and then to college as well, to be able to come and be on our staff in cabins, on the lakefront, our high ropes course, and different opportunities like that. So, if you are interested in that, you can go to our website, www.shamineau.org, and you can check out our opportunities for you guys there and our application, different things like that. If you have any questions for us and you want to talk to one of us, you can call 218-575-2240. You can find that on the page as well. We'd love to answer any questions you have or any conversations you want to have with us. That'd be awesome. So, check it out. There's some videos on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed yet, go hit the subscribe button so we can keep getting all the subscribers and get cool new things. So
if you've been around at summer camp, you know of a thing called cabin points.
Woo! I love cabin points.
We are going to, I think, start handing out some cabin points. So there's some different ways in the summer that you can get cabin points.
There are.
Do you want to tell us some of those things?
I can go into a few of them.
Okay.
So one of the biggest areas where people get cabin points from are memory verses. And so they'll memorize verses, put them to song, have different actions with them, and then you sing it for someone, perform it for someone, and then they give you cabin points. And then there's other ways like picking up trash and doing different things around camp that can get you cabin points, going on stage for some of the games during the summer, and doing that. Those get you cabin points. So, yeah, there's some different ways you can get them.
Yeah, so we're going to be handing out cabin points via the internet. I know. Now, these are not transferable to summer. They're actually more like family cabin points for you to get at home. We're going to be handing them out for commenting, for interacting with us while we do this, for new ideas, for posting stuff, for posting pictures of your flannel and of your chain reactions and all the other stuff. So, but I think we do have some prizes to give out for a couple things that were posted. There was a flip book that was posted, of several of them, but a cool one. Zach M., we will be giving you a free t-shirt. So if you can comment with some sort of information.
Your shirt size,
shirt
how
size,
to reach
maybe?
you.
We don't know who you are, but I think you might be related to someone here. And there was somebody who did a blanket fort.
It was pretty sweet, for sure.
Is that the one I saw the picture of?
Yeah. It was
I don't
one
think
that
the
was on the
I don't
couch.
think the last name is R.
It's B.
Yeah, Becca B. from Minnesota, probably.
No way! I'm from there too.
We got a very cool picture, and I think they're putting the picture maybe in the comments at some point. Of her, she looks forward to it every day. Our live, which I'm thrilled at this.
Yeah.
At our live production, and yesterday she was in her blanket fort with her computer, and she had her cereal box, bean bag toss thing, and a elephant she was working on. So it was awesome. So Becca, let us know some information. Oh, and so these are backpacks.
Oh!
And you get to pick your color. So please comment on the color that you want. There is Shamineau purple, Shamineau red, Shamineau pink, and Shamineau teal.
That's a certain color, that's somewhat blue. Teal.
I think it's teal. So pick your color. They're cool new backpacks. We like them.
They're awesome.
All right.
You'll be the first one to have one of these, alright? They're cool. They're sweet.
Anyway, so using that, you can win prizes. So remember to post your pictures of the origami and the blanket forts and your chain reactions and anything we've done in the past. We'd love to see your pictures.
Yeah,
Okay?
speaking of summer camp, we also have like a dining hall, you know, where like you eat food and stuff. And I found a really funny joke from one of the kitchen staff down there, so I thought I'd share it with you.
Okay.
So it's what did one plate say to the other plate? Dinner is on me. Because the food goes on the plate and then you eat. Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Let's go to the question.
Ooh, yes. So, today, a little bit later on with kind of some things that we have going, another fun time with Herb, we need you guys to go into either Instagram or Facebook and pick one of these 3 things to put in a donut. And which one of the 3 things would you most like to see me eat at the end of all this inside a campfire donut?
Inside a campfire donut.
We have chipotle pepper. We have potted meat.
What?
That's potted meat.
Ick.
It's like, I don't know. It's like a potted meat. I don't know what I'll say. And then we have sardines. So, drop in the comments which one you guys want to see me eat out of a donut. My vote is for the potted meat.
It actually says potted meat.
It's just potted meat.
That is disgusting.
I mean, I would rather eat that than, I don't know, either of these.
Hey, I would not say
I would
that.
actually like to eat one of these 2. Not the potted meat at all. Not the potted meat.
Okay.
So
That's going to be fun.
yeah, and it's gonna be a good time, and you don't have to eat any, so that's good for you.
I will not.
But drop in the comments of which one you want to see me eat. Yeah. So we have
This just in.
This
This was
It's an airplane bell.
You are cool. Aww.
Thank you, random paper airplane thrower.
Someone thinks that I'm cool.
Wait, is it to me? Or is it
Probably,
to It's probably to you.
I'm holding
I'll give it to you.
So I'm gonna take it. So
Yeah.
except I totally ruined the airplane. This is an airplane, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of like what we're
Fun
doing.
stuff.
So we got some fun things for you guys today.
All right,
we're gonna be doing some cleaning tips, some lessons with Emily, one of the interns. Fun time with her. But next, we got a new segment from somebody that you're very familiar with. It's called Meh, something to do. So we're gonna throw it on over to Mr. Jeremy Moulton.
Hey, people. Hey, Scout. Thanks a lot for covering today. And appreciate that you didn't happen to find a flannel or a camp shirt, but we'll work on that. All right. So we have a new segment today because I'm over here, not over there. It's called Something to Do. My dad growing up, he's kind of a little bit of a jokester and had kind of some magic tricks and stuff. Like I said earlier in other shows, that he's down in Texas, but he sometimes goes by the amazing Ronimo. He's been doing these tricks ever since we were, little. And when you're little, you appreciate them more. Anyway, by the way, have you noticed our vast production increase? Look at this. We made it a couple minutes ago, no lie. And by the way, thanks for everybody for tuning in. Eric just got here. Lisa saw Steve. Are you not live right now too? I thought you were kind of busy right now. Twin Cities Live, but hey, thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. Maybe you had a little break. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for coming, guys. All right, so let's get into it. I'm going to show you a little bit of magic that you can do at home. Okay, so I'm going to show you the magic now. And then I'm going to decide if I'm going to show you actually the real thing or not, because magicians never tell. Okay, so you can do this at the table, like if you have a salt shaker or whatever. I have just a little bottle of paint, okay? And then I just need a napkin, which I've already kind of dispersed, okay? So I'm going to make this go through the table. First of all you got to do is put your napkin over it, okay? Like that. And I'm going to hold on to it, all right? And I'm going to just stretch right here and through the table. It's magic. There we go. Wow. That's trick number 1. Okay? Swarming up. You'd be surprised how many times my dad has done it for my family at meals. He'll still do it, which is great. All right, here's the second one. Actually, I'm going to try this with a plastic spoon, but I don't think it's going to work. So it's just the spoon bending trick. So all you do is you really take it and you just, I don't know, that doesn't really work. I think you need a metal spoon. So get a metal spoon, and what you do is you just put some pressure on it, and you really start bending it really good like that. But it's not actually bent. That's a trick. Okay, there we go. I didn't say these were good. These are my dad's tricks. Amazing roundabout. Okay, next one you need is a paper bag, big enough for just like your lunch. And then what you need actually, it's hard to find. You just need there it is. Okay, you need an invisible ball. Okay, so I have an invisible ball right here. Can you see it? No. Okay, So all you gotta do is throw it up, and then they're gonna catch it in the bag. Are you ready? Here we go. There we go. Caught it. Actually, Scout, can you? I'm gonna toss this to you. Can you grab it and throw it back?
Yeah. Okay. And then.
There we go. All right. All right. This time I'm gonna throw it all the way around the world, out the window and back. You ready? Hold on. I'm gonna put it back in here. I gotta grab this hand. I can't throw it in my lap. Here you go. You gotta wait for it. It takes a little while. Here it comes. There we go. And that's the invisible ball trick right there. You're welcome. That's all I have for today.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Jeremy. So Jeremy kind of said that I didn't bring any flannel, but reason is because we're supporting one of our schools back there. It's Wear Your Cardinal Gear today. So this is my Cardinal gear. Lisa's got hers. It was Mountain Lake High School. Go Schools. We got a couple of the people that are wearing it. But we're going to move right on next to another joke, because I'm a jokester and I like those.
Okay,
So
I have
Lisa.
one.
Oh, okay, you go then. You got it.
Oh, hold on though. Okay, how do pirates know that they are pirates?
Because it's in their job title.
They think, therefore they are. Hey, I got someone to laugh. Pretty good. Yeah.
That was
hey,
pretty good.
That wasn't even on the script.
She's that good. She just had knew
Well,
it off her phone.
I
So, anyways.
Are you going to the mall later?
I am not. Are you going to not the mall later?
I am not, actually.
Good for
Pretty
you.
sure the mall is closed. So.
I would have to agree with that. But we're gonna move on next to yesterday we had a cleaning segment. But we're gonna do cleaning tips with SWAT. Throw it on over to them.
Hello everyone!
Howdy.
It is me, Emily.
And I'm Jack still.
We're the SWAT coordinators again for summer 2020. We are still interns as well.
Yes, that is our job.
Jack, would you like to explain what we have today?
Well, as you can see, we have the best squirt guns in the world. They're made out of plastic, and they're filled with window clean. You may ask, Jack, Emily, what is window clean for? Well, it's to clean your windows, obviously.
I'm shook.
But it's better than Windex because we use it at camp.
Yes.
That's a true fact. But, you know how we have these little measly squirt bottles, Emily?
Yeah.
I have decided, and you,
Yes.
because you were there too,
Yeah.
we've decided to use squirt guns instead because it's cooler and better that way.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it is.
Shall we choose this window?
I guess we shall.
Okay,
Watch
let's
out,
go.
Scout.
I'm watching
Okay.
now.
Ah!
Nice.
Yes. Does
There
it
we
look
go.
clean yet?
I think
So
it
clean.
looks
Oh,
clean.
Are you sure?
Maybe a little
Yeah.
more.
Maybe? Maybe? Okay, now here's where the fun part starts. We wipe it off because it doesn't belong on there.
While he's getting towels, we're going to talk about the new CDC's fact. Washing your hands is one of the most important ways to keep germs off of your body. Make sure you're always washing your hands before and after you prepare food. Anytime you touch your face, nose, mouth, eyes, make sure that you wash your hands anytime you touch animals because they can carry germs and diseases too. And make sure that you wash your hands anytime you take care of someone like a child or an elderly person who can't do everything on their own. So yeah, I think
We might have made a little bit more of a mess than we intended to, but that's okay.
That's
because
okay.
Now it's now
it's our
clean.
job to clean stuff up, so we're going to hand it back to Scout and Lisa. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thanks, SWAT. Good way to clean windows. It's
Yeah.
more fun than just spraying with a bottle. So
Yeah, maybe don't do that at home. Unless you ask your parents.
yeah, probably ask
Maybe
permission
most
first.
of the stuff we do here don't do at home without asking your parents. So seems like they
Yeah.
just tend to make more of a mess sometimes. But I'm glad that they're creative.
They are creative in that.
Yeah.
It is very true fact.
Their
Yes.
creative juices are flowing. So
That's just like the blood window clean was
yeah,
out of the
yeah.
squirt
So
gun.
we have a completed Mad Lib.
We have it done.
We have it done.
Would you like to read it or would you like me to?
I think you should.
Okay then. So,
Let's hear it.
we put all of the words that we saw, and one of our Mad Lib experts put all the words in. I'm going to read it off, so sit back, relax, cozy into your flannel, and we'll get started here. Evening at Camp Shamineau. Your family decides to spend a squishy weekend at Camp Shamineau. As you turn onto Ridge Road, you see a humongous fish waving at you, and you wave back excitedly. Yeah, you want to keep acting out for me?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you can act it out for me, Lisa. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, a little further down the road, on the right, there is a fuzzy pasture with lots of trees. The camp sign is just up ahead and waiting to welcome you to camp. Our 7 staff jumping, hopping, and wearing purple staff t-shirts. Once your family checks in, Once your family checks in, the first event on the schedule is chapel. You're in luck. They need a couple of volunteers for the chapel game. So you volunteer, you and your dad. He looks very big. The camp host, Herb, asks about your favorite worms, favorite bear, and favorite counselors. Fortunately for you and your dad, unfortunately for the audience, this game involves you two blobbing snow into the crowd. That's cold. Worship follows after the game. They even sing your favorite song, Wheels of Elijah. The speaker is squishy. The speaker is squishy. His name is Larry. He talked about Shadrach, Meshach, and Lisa. Hey, that's you!
I was not in the furnace, though.
Through this story, Larry talked about trusting and obeying God. After chapel, your family heads over to the wiffle ball field for some fast dads versus kids wiffle ball. There is music playing, a lot of snacks, and pointed people. The pitcher starts fishing, and the game begins. You make it to the final home run of the night. The kids, obviously, beat the dads, and you feel loud! Loud! It's late, so it is time for bed. The first night was so furry, and you cannot wait to walk tomorrow and participate in other activities at camp. The end.
That was nice. Thank you so much.
You know what? I appreciate you and your actions. You did a great job, Lisa.
Well, kind of got me back for making you read that, so
It happens.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
All right, so normally the guy who's operating our camera here, his name is Zach, as you're going to see here in a little
There
bit.
has been some requests for him.
And there has been requests, so we're going to give you what you're requesting. So, without further ado, I'm going to throw it over to Zach, and he's going to show you how to do some things at
To
home.
do at home.
Hello folks, I'm Zach, and today I'm going to be showing you a craft. Paper airplanes, to be exact, and not just any paper airplane. Post-it note, paper airplanes. So, as I was looking into making paper airplanes, I realized it's really hard to distribute the weight and stuff. Like, you have to be really precise. So, I was looking for some instruction manuals, and I came across one right here. 747 instruction manual. So, I think this is what we're going to need for making this post-it note paper airplane. No, I'm just kidding. So, actually, all you need are post-it notes. And you start by taking the post-it note off of the page, of course, and fold your post-it note in half. Right like this. Now do this as precisely as you can. And unfold it. This is going to be your guideline for the rest of your paper airplane. So, first you're going to make the beginnings of your right wing and then your left wing. You'll do that by folding in the corner right here, so this, and pull it in. There you are. And you know what? I just realized something. Paper airplanes just aren't as good without decorations. So, luckily I came prepared. We have markers. So, everyone knows red makes the paper airplane go faster. So, take your red marker and start drawing. I personally really like stripes, so I'm going to make a bunch of them. Probably along the whole thing. And once you're done with that, you can flip your paper back over, just like this. And now you're back and ready to roll. So, now that you've properly decorated your paper airplane, we are going to complete the wings. So start with your right wing. You're going to fold this edge right here into the middle. Try and line it up as well as you can. Just like that. And then take the other side and do the same thing. Right here. Now just to give a little bit of weight to the front, we're going to fold this nose in. So straight down, like this. And now we're going to complete the paper airplane. So fold the whole thing in half, like that. And try and line up the wings so that each one is equal. So I'm going to start with the left wing, pull it straight down, and then I will take the right wing and level it out as much as I can with the other one. See that? There we go. Then I'm going to carefully flatten it. I like to use my fingernail because that helps. And open it up. And you have your very first Post-it note paper airplane. There you go. There are a whole bunch of different things you can look up online to make different variations, and they're all super cool. So, thank you so much. That's the craft of the day.
Awesome. Well, let's.
Thank you, Zach. That was great. Everyone's got to have Post-it notes, and if you don't, paper works too. Just cut it
Like
smaller.
this.
You can make miniature paper airplanes.
Miniature paper airplanes. That is
Yeah,
correct.
that's pretty awesome.
Come
We want
and
to see your airplanes. So,
Yes. Send them
Awesome.
in. Send pictures. Yeah.
a reminder: you can get cabin points for stuff like that. I don't
You
know if we're
wanna
supposed to
win.
start handing them out today or another day. Do we have any cabin points to hand out yet? We could give some out for our blanket
Yeah,
fort
we
and our
could.
flip book.
So what do you think's a good number to start off with here?
1.2
Cabin points?
K.
1,000. Ah, there we go. I was like 1.2. That's an interesting number.
So on Facebook, when it tells you the number of views, it says like 1.7K, and I said that in the office the other day, and they all laughed at me because it's also 1,700.
Yeah.
So, how about 2,000?
2,000 for both because of the first ones. 2,000 cabin points to Becca B and Zach M. All right. Write
Keep
those
track
down.
of your cabin
Keep
points.
them down. Keep track of your own cabin points and continue to send stuff in so you guys can get more cabin points. All right. We're gonna head over to Miss Emily over there. She's gonna get our lesson for you guys today. So here's Emily.
Hello everyone, I'm back. So I'll be doing the lesson today, and I wanted to talk about a story that's kind of popular. It's called The Full Armor of God. So I'll be reading in Ephesians chapter 6, starting in verse 10. So it says, "Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand firm. Stand, therefore, having fastened on the belt of truth, and having put on the breastplate of righteousness, and as shoes for your feet, having put on the readiness given by the gospel of peace. In all circumstances, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming darts of the evil one, and take the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying at all times in the Spirit, with all prayer and supplication. To that end, keep alert with all perseverance, making supplication for all the saints, and also for me, that words may be given to me in opening my mouth boldly to proclaim the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in chains, that I may declare it boldly as I ought to speak." So I'd like to dive a little bit more into what each piece of the armor is, and I colored this nice little page before I started today, which we will make available for everybody who wants to color afterwards. We'll post it on the page. So the first piece of equipment mentioned is the belt of truth. And what better place to find absolute truth than right here in the Bible? Jesus says in John 17:17, "Sanctify them by your truth. Your word is truth." So in Roman armor, which is typically what people assume is the armor described in this passage, the belts signify the whole armor being put together. It holds everything together, and it holds the weapon, which the weapon could arguably be one of the most important parts of the armor, because there's no point in having armor and going into battle if you're not even going to be fighting, because you have no weapons. The next piece of equipment mentioned is the breastplate of righteousness. So a breastplate in armor protects some of our most vital organs, like our heart, our lungs, and many other organs. In the same way, God protects our hearts, and all we have to do is obey His commandments and follow His living. The next piece is shoes with readiness given by the gospel of peace. So I want you to picture walking down a gravel road without shoes on. It's kind of hard to do without having any pain, so you're kind of carefully tiptoeing around trying not to hurt yourself. But now imagine you're wearing like the coolest tennis shoes of your life, and you can just run anywhere and not have to be concerned about hurting your feet. So God can be our shoes. He will protect us. We don't have to fear where we're going because He's with us always. He'll never leave us. The next piece of equipment is the shield of faith, and the shield is used for protection. It says specifically from flaming darts of the evil one. And God can protect us from what feels like the hardest attacks of our lives, where it feels like flaming darts are just coming at us. God will be there with our faith as our shield, and He'll protect us. Another piece is the helmet of salvation. And there's another passage that mentions it, which is in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 8 and 9. And they say, "But since we belong to the day, let us be sober, having put on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet the hope of salvation. For God has not destined us for wrath, but to obtain salvation through our Lord Jesus Christ." So, as you can see more clearly in that passage, is the helmet of salvation is there to give us hope. And specifically with Roman armor, it actually guarded the cheeks and the eyes, so you could really focus on the battle without having too much attacking you. And God helps us with that too. If we're focusing our eyes on Him, He will protect any sort of spiritual battles that are attacking us. The final piece of equipment mentioned is the sword of the Spirit. And swords are the main weapons, especially in this time. But they weren't only used for attacking, they also were used for defense. And it says at the end of verse 17, the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. So this is our sword of the Spirit. This is what we can use to defend ourselves from attacking on the heart and on the mind. So this is where we find absolute truth. This is where we stand firm and what we base all of our lives off of. And all we have to do is follow Christ. So to kind of close it out, I want to remind you all that there is a spiritual battle that you might not be seeing right now. But Satan tries to attack your heart and your mind at all times. But if you can stay in God's word and find the absolute truth in that, He will save you. So what I want to do is give everybody that's watching live an opportunity for some more cabin points. If you guys can upload a video of yourself saying last year's memory verse, and I'm going to say it right now to close it out, we will give out cabin points. So, for those of you who might remember, it is 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verses 13 and 14, and it says, "Be on your guard, stand firm in faith, be courageous, be strong, and do everything in love." Have a great rest of your day, guys.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Emily.
Thank you, Emily.
I really liked her kind of like the armor, because like it kind of reminds me of what we're doing for this next summer in our theme.
It does.
'Cause
It
it's
does.
like-
You're right. And I'm very excited to see those videos.
Yeah,
of
those would be
last
so
summer's,
cool.
because there was some amazing songs, hundreds of thousands of songs I got to hear last summer
Oh,
on the
yeah.
river. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
There's a lot of good
So-
songs.
So now on my list it says transition announcement.
And there you have it, folks. That's your transition announcement.
I
Well,
don't know what to
that is
say.
a great transition announcement. Thank you very much, Lisa,
You're
for that.
welcome.
Your wise wisdom on that one.
Sometimes they don't give me enough information.
Anyways, so I'm gonna go on and do my out the window weather. Have you seen my glasses?
Oh no,
Excuse me.
I have
I
not.
found these and they were. I was told they were used for weather only, so I will do weather now.
They are, sir.
Yes.
Hold on. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go do out the window weather.
Oh,
Isn't that
well-
what these are for?
Can I at least try them on before you do them?
Sure.
Okay. Not you just start your weather.
Anyways, so if you look outside here, and if you look, oh
As he was saying, folks, if you look out the window here, we still have a little bit of shine, a little bit of darkness. I love doing weather, so I'm going to do it right here for you. We still have snow, just like yesterday, but unlike yesterday, we have shine, so it is not dark. All right? So, there is a breeze. I can feel it. The pressure, I can't tell if that's him grabbing my ankle or the wind. The pressure is there, and I promise you, you will feel it today if you step outside. There is wind. I can see that by the trees moving. And also, it's 50% shine or 50% darkness for tomorrow, all right? You guys stay safe. Have a good rest of your day, and this is me signing off with Out the Window Weather.
Okay. So I actually
Well, that was crazy, Lisa.
I did not know that was gonna happen. So that was terrific. Thank you for that. You just come up with new stuff every time, don't you?
Quality content is all I bring, except for when I don't.
Thank you, Scout. I appreciate that. So.
You're welcome, Lisa.
One fun segment that we've had every day so far, we get to do now. And I'm pretty sure he's bringing like a camp normal activity. I can't think of the right word. So, without further ado, tradition!
Fun with Merv!
I think the word you were looking for was classic. It's a classic camp activity, and it amazes me how we do this all the time at camp, and still there are people that have never done campfire donuts. All right, we don't have a campfire. You might have one at home that'll work, but you can do it in your own kitchen. Again, you're gonna need mom or dad's help on this, okay? If you're under 22, get permission from mom and dad and maybe have them help you with it. Okay, traditional campfire donut. All we do is take the pop open biscuit stuff that you get in the store. And by the way, we go through so much of this at camp. Once I was in Walmart and I had like 3 cases of this thing. I don't know, that's like 90 tubes. And this cashier was like, "That's a lot of donuts." And I just looked at her and said, "Yeah, we really," or not donuts. She said, I just said, "Yeah, we just love these biscuits." And she was thinking I was buying them for me, not for camp. It's crazy. Okay, so you take a biscuit. Whoops. Did this earlier, but I forgot to do it now. Okay, so you take a biscuit. You want to punch a hole in it and make it look like a donut. Okay? It's important you get a hole in it, otherwise it may not get completely done. Now, I've got a nice little electric skillet thing here. You might have it on the stove, on a pot with oil, just plain old any cooking oil you got. You know what's really good is bacon grease. Save your bacon grease. All right, and then I'm going to drop this in, but not like from way up here. That'll splash everywhere and hurt. I set it in there. And I don't know if you want to come and take a look at this and how it's bubbling there. I've got one donut I already put in there. Okay, so that's just cooking away. I'm going to flip it when I need to. This one I had already done. Okay, then you're going to want to put it into some cinnamon sugar. Man, get that thing all phenomenal here. And there you got Oh, that's hot. Oh, how a really hot, perfect donut. But there are other things you can do. Take a piece of dough, flatten it out, and you're going to make a cloud. Just take some marshmallows, stick them inside there, fold it over and pinch it. Gonna put that in. Oops, this donut is well done. That's one I put in before. So there's my cloud cooking away there. Or make another cloud. Put in some chocolate. Now this chocolate sat too close to the electric skillet here and melted a whole bunch. Now I'm going to stick some chocolate in there. Now I got myself a storm cloud, and we're going to put that in. Now here's the thing. Whoops. Here's the thing. Oil gets slippery. Okay, there's our cloud. There's our storm cloud. Ooh, that donut is well done. You can go crazy on this. In fact, I'm going to need a couple of our interns to come on in. Here, Jackson, why don't you make one with red hot things? And, oh, look, you can go savory. Jack, here, take a couple of them, flatten them out. Okay. Jack is going to turn them into pizza.
I
look,
will.
Here's a little pizza sauce.
Oh, you wanna cut that for me?
Yes, I can.
Here's a knife. We all have knives.
Yes, Sam, we all have knives. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to cut a little squirt opening here for you, and squirt a little pizza sauce on there for you.
Beautiful.
And look, I've got cheese and pepperoni. You put that in there. Uh-oh, I think my cloud was done a long time ago. Here's my first cloud. Oh, that's super hot. We should have somebody try that. There's my storm cloud. I don't remember. Oh, this is the red hots?
Yep.
That'll go a little bit longer.
Cinnamon.
And, oh, you want this in the cinnamon? Okay, there's the cloud in the cinnamon. Here's the storm cloud just about to go in there. Here's the red hots inside there. I mean, you could do anything. You could make gourmet. Yep.
Oh.
Set her in there.
Herb, do you want a real gourmet donut?
There's, oh, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. We got something going. Oh, what was the verdict?
The official verdict was sardines.
Sardines.
Oh, that's a little juicy.
Scout is going to eat. Okay, here's our storm cloud.
Yeah.
Here's the
Hey,
red
Scout,
hots.
come on over.
Hey Scout, you want to come smell your sardines?
That really reeks.
Oh man.
Okay, I got the pizza one going here. Gonna flip
Yummy.
that.
Jackson, you want to take a sardine out of there?
I'll
you do.
hold this.
Oh, Herb will do.
Oops, sardine water dripping in the oil. There's
Just
one
one.
little tiny.
Yep, that's good.
Do we
That's
want
good.
more? I think we want more. More.
We need a little more.
Do we want?
One more.
Oh, there's a little bit in there.
Oh,
There, there it is.
We got 3.
Hey, just keep in mind, we stay in the same room, guys.
oh man, that really stinks.
Oh, it's getting juice all
Wow.
over my hand.
Okay, you want to set it in or you want me to? Okay, let's get this out of the sardine water. This is now the pizza.
Yes, sir.
Do you want cinnamon sugar on your pizza?
No.
No, okay, we'll let that
Put that
cool
there.
there. But look, we got other ones we can taste. Here, Jack,
which one? I'm
Jackson,
gonna
get
take
back
one of
here.
these
Here, Max, here
for
is the
after.
cloud, I think. Here's
cloud.
the... Oh, there's a storm cloud. Look at that.
Ooh.
Look at
That
that.
looks delicious.
It's fantastic.
That's really
with some sardine fingers. What do you think?
That's really good.
Good stuff. Scout, yours is coming. Oh,
I can't wait.
who's gonna try the pizza one?
Oh,
Jackson, here.
No, Josh,
Try the pizza one. Oh, that's right.
That's mine right there.
This is the red hots. You can fight over that. Okay, sardines are cooking here.
Oh, yay. Lovely. Can't wait.
Sardines are cooking.
Can't wait.
Turn it up to about 300 or 350.
So what's the exact art form you want, like with the tongs?
Well,
like
well,
a
first
finesse
of all,
of the wrist or
before
what?
that, on the temperature, you want it between 300 and 350. That's
Okay.
actually right. And
Wow.
you
Real
just keep
stats coming to you.
turning this. You want to see it bubble. If it's not bubbling, your oil's too cold, and all you're going to have is a soggy donut or whatever this is.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna let it bubble a little bit more. I know. I think this oil is now ruined, but I know that you love sardines.
Yeah, it's actually my favorite thing I've never tried before. So yeah.
Okay, you know what?
The red hots are actually really good.
Red hots are pretty
Yeah.
good. I think we're gonna take this out just a little bit early so that it can cool. It'll still continue cooking a little bit here, because when you bite into that, if you were to bite into that right now, that would really be hot.
Hot.
So, so there it is, cooling. It's
I'm so
cooling,
excited.
and think it's cool yet?
I'm sure.
I'm sure. Yeah, all right, Lisa.
So let's just, I don't know. What do you think?
I mean,
Lick it.
Blow on it.
from a ways away, huh? All right.
Okay, here it is. Tell us what it's like. See, you can do anything with campfire donuts.
It doesn't mean you should do anything with campfire donuts, though. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. All right, get a kick inside look before I take a bite there. Look at all that sardine in there.
Ooh.
Delicious. Oh, I can. That smells terrible. I wish you could smell the. Actually, I bet you could probably smell this in the camera.
Get close
So,
enough, man.
all right, I'm gonna take a bite, and here it goes. This is for you guys. Here we go.
And Scout.
Did you get any sardine?
He got a little bit of sardine. Apparently, he got enough sardine. There it is.
Buff 'em up.
Scout, what do you think? What do you think? It maybe needs a couple of marshmallows.
I'm gonna need more than a couple.
One more bite. One more bite.
Whoa.
Scout.
Do it quick.
You know, you're going to be program director this summer. You're going to do a lot of this. Oh, a nice big bite. And the trash can is on its way. Let's send it back over to Lisa.
I'm gonna take one of these too.
Okay, that you can have that. Good deal.
Really
All right,
good.
campfire donuts.
Really, really good.
Talk to your mom and dad before you do
Yep,
this
don't
in
do
the
this
kitchen.
at home. Oh. Okay, you over here now.
I don't actually really want you over
Want a
there.
bite? You sure?
I'm positive. Thank you for that. All right, so that was fun. We have lots of fun here. We are going to unofficially sign off, but we have one last thing to leave you with if you want to watch. All these little paper airplanes that you made, you're going to want to get them out right now. So Emily's going to explain to us what we're going to do.
All right, so if you followed along with yesterday's craft, we do have this little beanbag board made out of the cereal box. So we're going to grab a couple of paper airplanes here, and we're going to play with the rules of actual beanbag toss. So I believe it's a total of 21 points. We both have it. We're actually going to take 5 steps from the table, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to turn around. So, any paper airplane that
Look at
lands
this part?
on the board counts for 1 point.
Okay.
Any that goes in the hole counts for 3 points. Any of our opposites, which I don't know how we're going to tell the difference between our planes.
That's okay, Scott. We'll keep track.
Sure, I will.
We can cancel
Can.
each other out.
Just like in regular bags.
Yeah.
It's trying to hit me.
Okay.
Okay. Good job, Lisa. Let's go.
Really good at this.
Come on, Lisa.
I did not make these airplanes.
Oh no.
Are
I'm
you
not-
sure we shouldn't step a little
We
closer?
can step 1 step closer.
Hey, that's on the board for Lisa.
Point. I get a point.
Finally have a good fly.
Oh!
I
Ooh!
believe
Shoot.
I am winning. With
I-
Ooh, it almost fell in the hole.
Oh gosh.
Emily, are you okay? Here you go. Here,
Oh,
take this
yes,
red one.
Thank you, Lisa.
Oh, yes, you both got one.
Okay.
Last one. Here we go. Oh, that's in the hole. So Lisa, you gotta get in the board.
Good
Lisa
job, Lisa.
won with.
Sure win.
Lisa is the winner with 2 points. Hands like this.
Oh, okay.
This thing ready. Lisa's the winner. Good job, Lisa. Shake hands with
It's a
everyone.
shame. It's a shame.
Awesome. Thank you guys very much for tuning in today, and we'll catch you back on Monday because it is a
at
weekend.
3 o'clock. See you on Monday for Shamineau Live, where pirates are fun.
And fun as pirates. Yeah.